Hey guys, how's it been? How's life been treating ya? Alright, as you guys can tell, mainly from the thumbnail, life has been kicking the shit out of me, but hey, on the a brighter side of news, I'm pretty sure life hasn't been treating you so bad. But who am I to know? I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to be positive. I'm not gonna lie, for the past I'll say almost a month and a half, like I have not been the strongest character that I could be, the most positive character I can be, or person, whatever. I'm exhausted, and I don't know if I've said this in my last update video, but I don't know, things are a little different now. There are good upsides that have been happening lately that I am pretty proud and happy with, and whatever, like it's good enough to where I don't feel as bad as I used to in my last video or whatever I was saying. But like I said in another update video before, I'm gonna try every month to give you guys an update video so that basically it'll show that my channel is still alive and you guys will be in the know. Well, basically, I'm not going to try and ramble too long, but I just wanted to let you guys know that things are going all right, but I'm still mentally, and I'll say somewhat emotionally, in a place where I'm just not happy or okay with certain things that go on. It seems like, and I forgot who I said it to, it's probably like my mom or my friends. I said it to a lot of people, but it's like I always feel like I was probably an evil fucking bastard in my previous life or something, or like I've inherited the worst karma or the worst luck, mainly because it seems like every time I'm taking 2 steps forward, something happens to where I'm always heading 5 steps back. So I never feel like I'm progressing in anything. But I think mainly what is causing me to feel this way or think this way is my job. I feel like my job is pretty much going downhill to the point where I don't see it still being open within a year or two. A lot of traffic that we used to get has suddenly stopped, and but unfortunately that doesn't stop the annoying customers from constantly coming in and talking or whatever. And not saying that the customers there are really what's draining me. It's just the environment in total. It's the associates I work with, the associates I technically work under, the management that I technically work under, and just the whole situation of that job. I want to say within 2 weeks or maybe even a month, it would mark my 2 years of working at this place, at this electronics store. And it's like I've had my retail rants, I've had my stories and sarcasm and whatever, right? And it's like I do have more stories to tell if anyone's interested, but I'll say a lot of stuff just accumulating over the months that I've been there. It's exhausted me to the point where I know, like, I'll wake up knowing that I have to go to work and I know I don't want to. I'll wake up like honestly debating with myself whether or not I should just stay home and never show up, never call in, whatever. Now, I know that would be like a bad thing to be on, like, I guess my resume record, so I can never really openly look for a job again or whatever. And I guess I could professionally just call in, or when I'm technically working, I can just be like, hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks, like, fuck this job. But I'm the type of person that always needs to have a plan laid out. Like, I don't ever want to quit my job and not have another job in the works or lined up, because who fucking knows when my next job is going to hire me or contact me at all. Either way, I've been putting out applications. I've been calling and checking in. And I've been continuously going to my job, and I just haven't really been well. Just waking up knowing that I have to go to work makes me dread. I dread work. Like, I work under very incompetent people. Like, there are a few supervisors that I do like, that I genuinely think work hard. But every other supervisor, they're just friggin' annoying, and they are really incompetent, and they don't know how to do their job. One situation that I could say that's really annoying, that's like really making me want to fucking dip out of there, is I applied to be a supervisor myself, and the thing that sucks about it is I'd be doing more work for maybe $1 more in pay, but my whole plan basically is to work maybe the remainder of the year and then just transfer to a different job, or basically quit, but have the title of supervisor somewhere on my resume. Because I'm definitely old enough to where, I should have a lot more experience than simply being a cashier or something like that. Still, it's been about a month or a few months, a month and a week, I don't know. But it's been a while since I put that out there, and it seems like it's been a while since nobody has like contacted or updated or let me know the deal. And it's like, I get people need to take their time and delegate and talk over and whatever, and I don't know what they have to do, if they have to communicate with management on seeing who can be a supervisor or not, whatever, right? But my only thing is pretty much don't waste my time. Like, I'd rather not put my name in a hat and then see the person never draw a name out of never see a person draw a name out of the fucking hat. Like, everybody in the room is putting all these name tags and stuff in a hat, and the person who's supposed to pull something out just doesn't, just stands there. Like, I don't want to say that I'm an impatient person, but I just expect results. I expect, like, once something has started, it's gonna finish. Unfortunately, I'm not getting that at my job, which sucks, but I don't know if this is like fate, if this is destiny, whatever, if, things happen for a reason. I'm not getting this position simply because, there are bigger things or other things in the works for me, but it's just, I'm at the point where I'm just impatient because I need things to like work. I need things to pretty much be in movement because I'm ready. I'm like willing to be on the go, but it seems like I'm running fast, but everything around me is running slow, which is irritating me. Not to mention most of the friendships, relationships, whatever you want to call it, that I have, I'm not really too pleased or impressed with them, mainly because I feel, I don't know, I'm starting to think or feel that a lot of the people that I've associated with or spoke to or contacted, whatever, like, they don't genuinely like me for who I am. They just like what I do. And I guess that's understandable, because personally I'm not the type of individual that just completely opens up to people. I'm not the type of person that'll tell you everything about me. But with that said, it's been a whole year, and I'm just now realizing, it's coming to me almost like a revelation, that most of the people that I've spoken to and or am close with, I feel kind of used by, or like they don't even like me at all. And honestly, like, that's annoying, because I've had past issues with that would make me feel bad about myself. But now it's just annoying, because it's like, be real. Like, if you're using me, like, simply say it so then I can deny you. But of course, like, people who want to use other people, I mean, they're not gonna up front and say, hey, I'm using you for so and so, whatever, you know, because then that's not gonna go well. But for me, it's not that I'd get angry. I mean, of course I'd be annoyed, but it's like, it's happened so much to where I'm just like, well, what the fuck ever, but like, leave me alone. And I feel honestly like a few people that I've spoken to and or am close with, like, that's just happening with me with them, and it's like, I just want to cut them out of my life. Like I'm exhausted. I'm tired of literally everything. I want a situation change, like, concerning my life at this moment. Like, I know that I need to make moves, but I'm not in a place where I can just do that. I have to wait on others, unfortunately. So it's like, I'm waiting for these opportunities to reach out to me, so then I can work, and I can pretty much grab these opportunities by the neck and just, you know, freaking take action. But like I said, I feel like I'm moving fast in an environment that is slowing down. And so with that, I've just been drained. Like I said, I feel like I'm around fake people. I'm around people who aren't really interested in me, for me, just what I can do. Or don't take that out of context. Like, I'm an artist, but I feel like a lot of the people that are close to me, or the people who have gotten close to me, or people who know that I'm an artist, only like me simply because I can draw, and they only want to communicate with me or talk to me about what I draw, or whatever I'm doing that concerns drawing. Like, that's their only interest when it comes to me. And so I'm just like fucking over it. Like, I'd rather cut them out of my life completely. That way I don't waste time, and then that way I can focus on other things. And honestly, I'm on the verge of doing that, because it's like, I'm tired of wasting my time. I'm basically tired of trying to establish some sort of line of communication with these people, or trying to basically have a conversation outside of drawing, and they always deter what I'm talking about back to what I can do. Like, oh, you make videos? Well, are you gonna make more? Oh, you draw? Well, what you draw some stuff. Oh, you haven't been drawing? Oh, that sucks. Guess there's no point in talking to you then. Like, it's happened since, this stuff has happened so much since high school that I'm used to it, but I'm just over it. So it's like, I'm pretty much at a place where I'm done, like, talking to people like that. Like, I'm cutting communications with people who I feel are using me. Like, I don't know. It's hard to say. But I feel like that's like one step in the direction that will at least make me feel a little bit better about my situation. The next step would be getting a different job, because I just have to be in a completely different environment. I'm over my job, because clearly working hard and consistently working hard and never missing a day of work except when I'm sick, which is usually like 3 days out of the year, and that would probably be in 1 week within a month of the entire year. Apparently that's not enough to immediately give one a position of supervisor, even though I clearly know what I'm doing, even though, they don't hesitate to hire or put people with less experience than me from a completely different department or a completely different area of expertise. They don't hesitate to put that person in that position. But me, someone who already has experience, someone who's been consecutively working hard at work, picking up everyone else's shift and doing this, that, and the other, it takes months of consideration. It's just like, fuck that. Like, I'm not here to waste my time. I had a plan, but I'll do that elsewhere. I'll do that somewhere else. Like, honestly, I don't plan on being in a retail-esque environment anyway for long. It's just, it would have been more profitable for me if I had a supervisor title in my job, but I don't want to sound bratty or like, oh, I deserve this because so-and-so. But you have to understand that the job environment that I work in, you could literally sell ice cream on the corner and walk into this place for a supervisor job and they'll give it to you. Or you can walk in, like, your experience, you scooped ice cream at Baskin Robbins, you go to this job, work as, I don't know, a merchandiser for a week, and then you can be a supervisor in the next week. So it's cool to take advantage of getting yourself promoted and getting certain titles so that you can get better jobs, but it sucks for the people who have been there, who have been working there, who have consecutively been pretty much loyal and dedicated to working there, and it's like no immediate results. You have to wait. It's like it's pretty much bullshit, especially considering this is a retail rant that I failed to edit and upload, especially considering a long time ago there was a girl who literally bribed our manager, like, oh, I'll buy you Starbucks for a month, and she became a manager. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, these are the people that I work under, these are the people that I work with, and it's draining. Like, it's draining to be unrecognized for the work that you do, and for that, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, a lot of people will think it's childish, a lot of people will think, oh, well, that's how work goes. It's like, okay, I get that, but that's not right, and that's not the type of environment I'm trying to be around, and I'm trying to leave. Like, but it seems like every time I try to do that, like, something happens to where it's preventing me from doing so, and it pisses me off. And because of that, I've been like super frustrated. And it's like, it doesn't help that I've been trying to do other things concerning my content for YouTube, concerning working on my t-shirts, concerning art commissions, concerning doing anything else that can basically make me profits online to where I don't have to work a retail job and I can just do whatever I want and, provide stuff for people on the internet. But it's like, I can't, mainly because I need money in order to do what I want to do or continue to do what I want to do. Like, I can't just quit my job and then still have to pay bills and pay all this other extra stuff and then expect certain results from the internet. Like, no, I gotta pay and put money into certain projects and certain things in order to get money back. It's like an investment of sorts. Regardless, with that said, I'm not in the greatest place, but I am working on it. I'm cutting people out of my life. Like, I'm completely ignoring them. Like, fuck them, to be honest. A life without me would probably be better for them, and a life without them would be better for me. So That's my mentality as of right now. So working on that, working on getting a better job with better pay, and better like people to work with. Like, it sucks too, because I've made a lot of pretty good friends at this job, and it sucks how one by one they're just leaving and they're moving on to different places, which is like good for them because I know like they deserve better. But it's about time for me to do the same thing and fucking dip. Like, I honestly can't wait to. But on a positive note, concerning my t-shirts, I've had a few t-shirts sold, which is always great news. If you guys are one of the few that have been purchasing my shirts, I want to thank you guys. If it's possible and if you're comfortable with it, you could you could send a picture of the t-shirt that you bought, or a picture of yourself with the t-shirt, and I can include it in like my intros, my outros, whatever. I don't technically have it. I guess I do have an outro, but I'd always include that, and I'd always thank you, because like those shirts are not at the price that I would have loved them to be. I think it's kind of ridiculous to buy a $20 shirt, but I do understand that these sites need to make their profit margins as well, and in order to do so they have to have a set price, and then I have to get a percentage of whatever as well. So I do understand that, but I definitely will do my best to notify you guys of the sale days, because when the t-shirts are on sale they go down 30 to 40% off depending on the day or the reason for the sale. So that's always good. And then usually when I post new designs, those designs have a sale on them for 3 days. So I'll basically notify you guys if you're interested. But again, if you guys did purchase those shirts and it wasn't just some random people off of TeePublic, I mean, if it was them and they happen to know that I have this channel, then cool. If you don't mind sending a picture, I'd love to show that. But yeah, if it was you guys, or you guys were a part of that group, then thanks a lot. That is mainly the highlight of the dreaded weeks I've been painting through. But still, that's about it. I didn't want to ramble this long, but I feel like I really just kept repeating myself and stuff like that. A lot of you might be wondering where videos are. They're literally all chopped up, like audio wise. I just have to put pictures and video and line it up and stuff. So that's mainly what I have to do. But I've been so busy working on so many different things in my personal life, because a lot more than just my job and these fake friends. A lot has been going on to where my focus is not really on YouTube or most of my online projects or anything like that, or even my personal projects. So things have been pretty stressful, but I'm trying to hang in there. There have been a few highlights that have made dark days get a little brighter, and I want to thank you guys for that, because you guys do play some part. I also want to let you guys know that pretty soon I will be making more content. I feel I say this in every video, so I guess I really shouldn't unless I'm like 100% sure, and I'm honestly not 100% sure. There a lot of the time, like I said, when I feel I'm making some progress and it's 2 steps forward, it's always 5 steps back. Something always pops up where it's 5 steps back. So I just want to apologize for the lack of content, but I want to thank you guys for your patience. You know, a lot of other stuff that I have, whether you watch it or not, I know a lot of you like my rants and me complaining and all that stuff. That's coming soon, because with all this angst that I feel right now, there will be content for that. But in the meantime, you can watch my Kingdom Hearts videos, you can watch my Let's Plays, like, or whatever. You can watch something else that I have. You can watch the liked videos that I like, or whatever's in my playlists or whatever, because at least that's content to watch in the meantime. You can also watch the subscribers that I subscribe to, because I think they're funny, I think they're neat, all that good stuff. Just all that's there in the meantime before I upload any of the other stuff. I do want to thank you guys so much, especially what's your name, White Trash _2 or something like that. Like, I think you left a comment on my shirts video where you're like, if I buy a shirt, will you show your face? That will happen in time, and just like I said, I need to reach a certain number of subscribers in order to show my face, and y'all can help, y'all can advertise. The quicker I get there, the quicker you can see my face, if you guys give that much of a damn. Just throwing that out there. But you also left a comment on one of my other videos where you said that I was one of your, what was it, 2 or 3 favorite YouTubers, and I just want to thank you. There's not that many quality YouTubers now. Everybody wants to do their drama alerts and drama and talk shit about celebrities and whatever the fuck. You know, it's all about anime. No, I'm joking. That's about it. I do not want to make this a 30-minute video, but it's damn near one. I want to thank you guys for listening, and basically hearing me out, hearing what this update has been about. Sorry for rambling, but stuff has been tough. Still, if you guys can relate, what would make me feel better is if you guys post or comment on relatable things, or how you felt in this situation, if you have been in a situation like that, and how you got out of it, because it's rough, honestly. I'd like to think that I'm not really an optimist, I'm a realist, but I tend to try to look on the brighter side of things, and I honestly, sometimes I don't see the bright side. So if you guys don't mind, if you have been in situations like that or similar to mine, post in the comments, because I'd love to read you guys' similar situations and how you got out of it, and feedback and stuff like that. It would really help a lot. But you can do whatever you want. Like, you can, or you can't, whatever. I just want to thank you guys for sticking around. I want to thank some of you, or all of you, for, well, I know all of you haven't bought my shirts, but for the few who have, like, thanks. I know that's a big deal because of the prices. Again, I'm gonna advertise when the sale days are, but thanks so much for sticking around, guys. Content will be coming soon. I just have to get these few screws or loose screws back into place so that I can be in a better space, and then I can create more stuff. Thanks for understanding, and hopefully you guys have a better time than I am having. God bless. Lord Liu Bei bless y'all, and take care.